Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the World Messianic Church of America, Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer, please stand. Taka amahara ni kanzumarimasu. Kaurogi kaurogi no mikoto mochite somemi oya kamuni zanagi no mikoto tsukushi no imuka no tachi hana no oto no ahagi hara ni bisogi hara itamo toki ni narimaseru araigo no okami tachi moro moro no magagoto tsumigegare o harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao tsukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami ya oyorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no uchi koma no mimi furi tatete kigoshi mense to kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mabori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mabori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your grace. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
Meishu-sama.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Good and evil. No matter how virtuous an act may seem, if done by one with little faith in God, most probably the motive is self centered. A person who draws close and whispers words secretly about others is surely someone who cannot be trusted. Those who do what is right always, with clear minds and cheerful hearts, leave no room, not even the slightest crack, through which the dark forces can take hold. In order to prevent crimes, laws and regulations have been formed. Police departments, courts, and prisons have been set up, and every effort has been made by authorities to curtail crimes. This is the same as building a cage for dangerous wild animals and enclosing them with an iron fence in order to prevent them from harming other people. In other words, criminals are treated not as human beings but as dangerous wild beasts. What a pity it is that those who were born to be precious human beings should degrade themselves to the point of becoming like beasts and ending their lives as such. It is an eternal truth that human beings exist somewhere between the divine and the animals and can lower themselves to the level of beasts just as they can elevate themselves to godliness. Truly civilized people are those who have freed themselves from their lower baser nature. The progress of civilization depends on the elevation of human beings from the level of vice to the level of virtue. Paradise on earth is a place where only individuals who have reached such a level reside.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. And thank you for your daily prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Fabrício Ferreira Moura. He's from the Mangaratiba Johrei Center in Rio de Janeiro. Fabrício is 10 years old and was born into a Johrei home in which his grandparents and parents are members. April 2023 is something he had long hoped for finally happened. He received the Shoko child locket. First experience with Johrei occurred 2 months later. A deodorant can exploded near his mother's face while she was using it. Her eyes were hit by a very strong jet of the product. Immediately, they became red, swollen, and caused intense burning. She went to the hospital. They washed her eyes with saline solution, and the doctor said it was a serious case and that she needed to quickly see an eye doctor at another emergency unit as there was no specialist on duty there. Since it was the weekend and the other hospital was very far away, his mother decided to go back home and spend the night receiving Johrei. Thus, Fabrizio quickly began to channel Johrei to her. In 30 minutes, her eyes had already begun to deflate, and the redness and burning disappeared. He continued channeling for 2 hours, and afterward, his grandparents continued. Next day, it seemed as if nothing had happened. She received intense joy for 2 days and everything was fine. Fabrizio was very grateful to God and Meishu-sama for having the shoko, because with it, he was able to care for his mother. He always accompanies her in weekly dedications at the Johrei Center, attends the monthly services, and participates in Johrei gatherings in their home. Today he studies at a very good school. He always reads Meishu-sama's poems before studying. Because of this, He noticed that his grades improved a lot, as well as his handwriting. Fabrizio promises that he will continue challenging Johrei to his family members and looks forward to the day he can receive the adult Ohikari sacred focal point. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and listening to this inspiring faith experience. Wish you all a wonderful day.
And this brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. Have a blessed day.